Hey, hello everyone. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, hello guys. Okay, so let's begin the session. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
So yeah, good afternoon. So before proceeding for the further topics, okay, or further points, okay, let's have the quick recap of the previous session. Okay. So can someone tell me like what is the mean of the user story? Anyone? Just give it a try.
Sir, client requirement.
It's nothing but client requirement. Correct, guys? So whenever we will talk, okay, where we are having user story, it means what? We are having a requirement that we want to develop for the test. Okay. Next, sprint.
Time taken to finish the user story. Duration to complete the task.
Duration to complete the task or dedicated time to complete all the user story. Whatever stories we have prioritized, right? So those user story, we will try to complete it in that duration. So that duration is nothing but sprint duration. Okay. So with having the multiple sprint, we can achieve all the, or we can complete all the user stories. Correct, guys? And what is the default duration of the sprint? Can someone tell me?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Or we can say that 10 working days. Yes.
10 working
Yes,
days.
sir.
Yeah. So ideally, we are saying that 2 weeks of sprint. Okay.
The sprint will be only 2 weeks or it will be 4 weeks also.
It depends on the client. So we can customize the sprint duration also like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, okay, or 1 month. But default duration, which most of the companies is following, is 2 weeks. Okay.
Actually, it will be in even number, right? And like 2 weeks or 4
Not
weeks.
like, no, it's not like that. Okay. We can select anything, whatever we want. Okay. Let me show you guys so you can understand easily. Just give me a minute. Just a minute. I will make you guys to understand. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's say that I'm just creating some user story. I don't worry about this tool now. Okay, we will discuss later. As of now, nothing to worry. Don't worry what I'm doing and all. Okay, this all things is pending. Okay, in future we are going to discuss it. Don't worry again what I'm doing here and there. Okay, can you guys see something? I have just clicked the start sprint and can you see the duration?
Yes, sir.
What it's showing? Is the
2 weeks.
duration?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, right? Okay, so if I select this drop down, I can see that 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Even we can customize the duration also, okay, based on our requirement. So the default duration is about 2 weeks. Okay, remember that. Here we are having multiple other options also, but that we can, that depends on the client requirement, like how exactly client want to proceed with the sprint. But 2 weeks like ideal period where we can complete the development and the testing activities. Okay, which most companies are following. Clear now? I think I don't know. I don't remember the name, but I think now you're clear. Okay, cool. Now next, what is the backlog?
Pending task.
Didn't task to
Pending
just to
user
complete.
stories. Okay, whatever stories they have to complete. Okay, yet to develop. So those user stories we can call it as a, or those user stories we can track as a backlog. Okay, guys. Now coming into the backlog grooming meeting, can someone tell me? Can someone explain it? What exactly it is?
So it is nothing but prioritize the user story or tasks, like which requirement we want to develop first,
Okay.
and it is initialized by BA or client
Great.
on all the team members.
Yes, correct. Okay. So backlog grooming meeting is like first the kind of meeting we are conducting as a part of agile process. Remember that. Okay. So where what exactly we will do? We are going to prioritize the user story. We are saying that we are having total 100 user story, but out of 100, which user story, which requirement we want to develop first. So that is nothing but 10 stories we can pick it out of 100. So this is nothing but these are all the user stories we have to prioritize as a part of backlog grooming meeting. Okay, guys. Okay, so that is the main agenda of the backlog grooming meeting. Now we know that okay, we have got this 10 user story that we want to develop it okay in the coming sprint. So for doing that, okay, we need to do the proper planning. So for that, again, we will conduct one more meeting, that is a sprint planning meeting. Okay, miss, how exactly we are going to work in within these 2 weeks of period. So for that, we will do the sprint planning meeting. And what is the two major agenda of the sprint planning meeting? Can someone tell me?
Assigning tasks to developers.
Okay, that is the first one. And second,
Get story point
Get
from
story
developer.
point from developers.
yes, we have to get a story point from the developer. Why? Because we need to check it like how much time our developers will take to complete the task. So that is nothing but our story point. And what exactly the story point and what are different points we are having it as a story point?
3.5.7 point.
3.5.7 point. And 3 point means how many days?
1 day.
1 day.
1 day, 3 day, and 5 days. Okay. So remember this because in interview, okay, as a freshers level, no one is going to ask, but if you are going to try as an experience level, then definitely they may ask like, what is your sprint duration? What is your story point? What kind of story pointing you are following it? So we have to tell about this 357. Okay, the Fibonacci series order. Clear? Any doubt till now? Till the 7 point, anyone is having queries, concern, doubt? Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Good. So
Sir,
now
can you
let's-
please repeat again that?
which one?
Sir, until that 7th.
7th point. 7th we have not yet discussed. Till 6th point. Sorry. First to 6th point, anyone is having doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So let's continue, okay, and let's proceed for the further points. So let me just note it down first, okay, then we will continue. Okay, the 7th point is what? Scrum meeting. Here noted down one more point, that is like MOM. I forgot to mention yesterday in session. So make it like MOM. We will discuss about it. Okay, then pod and sprint review meeting. Let me note it down, guys. Okay, don't worry. So all of you are understanding clearly whatever I'm explaining? Everyone? Are you guys facing any issues like, okay, why it's not in offline, what's the online session? So any difficulties, any offline students are facing it?
No, sir.
No, right? Like whoever is coming into our office, okay, and they are attending offline session. So I think no issues, right? Two. Don't worry, we will finish out all this point today. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, we will start with the practical activity about this, agile process, agile methodology. Okay. Cool then. So we will continue from the next point, that is like Scrum meeting. So at any point you guys have heard about this meeting? Can you provide me the link for the Jira? So Sachin, we have not yet started with the Jira. Okay, so wait for some time. Don't worry, I will help you guys to have your own Jira account. Okay. Good. So the next point is the Scrum meeting. So what I'm asking, like at any point you guys have heard about this meeting or that Scrum word anywhere?
No, sir.
No, no problem. Okay, cool. Then.
Meeting conducted by the Scrum Master, sir, every day.
Oh yeah, wait. If you're knowing it, then don't answer for now. Okay, but if you're not knowing anything, okay, or if you have just heard about it, then you can answer it. Okay, but if you're understanding or if you have already learned from some previous session or here and then just leave it. Okay, cool. So Scrum meeting is nothing but what guys like it's a daily basis meeting. Okay, it's like daily basis meeting that we need to conduct. Daily basis is what for how many days we guys are working in a week?
5 days.
5 days working.
Monday to Friday. Okay. So Monday to Friday, every day, what we are going to like, we are going to conduct this Scrum meeting. Okay. And usually we will conduct this meeting in morning time. Okay. Some companies are conducting morning time or some companies will conduct in evening time. Okay. It depends on again company to company, but that meeting will be definitely there a daily basis. Scrum meeting. Okay. It's like daily basis meeting that we are going to conduct. But what is the agenda of this meeting? So this meeting basically we are conducting because to track the daily basis status. We can say that, okay, like what all tasks, okay, or we can say that to track the each and every employee's status, okay. Okay, we are going to conduct this Scrum meeting. Means what? A daily basis we will have this meeting, okay, and we will check with the each and every employee like what kind of task they have completed it or what kind of task they are performing it. Okay, so during this meeting time, each and every employee they have to share the two things. Okay, the first thing is like what I have done yesterday. Okay, that you need to share as an individual employee. Along with that, you can share what I will do today. Getting my point, everyone? So these two tasks, okay, or these two status, basically we are going to track from each and every employees. Okay, let's say that in our team, let's say that there are 15 people are there. Okay, 15 engineers we are having it. Okay, so all these 15 engineers, what they will like, they will be sharing their status at daily basis, like what kind of what task they are performing or for which user story they are working currently. Okay, and what is the status of the each user story, correct? So they have to share this status during this Scrum meeting time. Getting my point, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Sir.
basically these two status we need to share it daily basis. And the person who is actually going to initiate this Scrum meeting, so that person is nothing but what that person we are calling is what Scrum Master. Okay, Scrum Master is like one of the designation, we can say that one of the profile we are having as a part of our team. Okay, who will be tracking the project status, who will be tracking the each and every employee's status. So that is like our Scrum Master role. So usually in the good companies, okay, we are having a dedicated Scrum Master. But in let's say there's some mid-level companies, there are some small organization we are having. Okay, so their project manager will play as a what a Scrum Master role. Okay, so projects manager they can also initiate the Scrum meeting. Okay, and they can track the status. In some companies, we are having a dedicated Scrum Masters. Okay, who will run this particular meeting, okay, and who will track all the employees' status at daily basis. Getting it, guys? Okay, why it's required? Because we need to track our employees, like what kind of work they are doing and all. If we will not track it, then how we will get to the project status? Definitely we will not get, correct, because we are having just 2 weeks of period, correct, guys? We are just having what 2 weeks of duration. Okay, and this 2 weeks of duration, if you will track it daily basis, then definitely you can achieve or you can what deliver your what task, okay, on the given deadline. Okay, let's say that your deadline is 1 day or 2 day or 3 days, so accordingly you can share your or you can complete your work. Okay, so to track the each and every employee's status, we have to conduct this Scrum meeting at daily basis. Clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Any confusion? Scrum meeting? Anyone having a doubt here? The agenda of the Scrum meeting?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No?
Developers will be there in this meeting.
Sorry?
Only developers will be there in this
Every team member, everyone will be there. Okay. So here I'm just using this word, that is software engineers. 15 engineers we are having. So engineers, I'm talking about our developers, our the test engineers, BA, every people will be there. Okay. Whoever is part of our project, right? Every people will be there during this Scrum meeting time. Okay, guys. So if you are conducting the Scrum meeting in morning time, then client will be not there usually. Okay, but if you are conducting in evening time, then definitely client will be there. Okay, so some companies, they say that we are working for some USA or UK project. Okay, so that time we can conduct the Scrum meeting in evening time, where client can also be there during this meeting. But if you are conducting in morning time, then only our team members will be there, like our internal team, okay, and all the team members except client. Okay. Clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so that is what Scrum meeting. Okay, the now next thing is what MOM. Okay, so before explaining the MOM, let me explain this SOS. Okay, so SOS is nothing but what? It is same is similar to the Scrum meeting. SOS is all about, SOS is stand for what? Scrum of Scrum. Okay, Scrum of Scrum meeting. It's the same kind of meeting, but we are having some condition to have this SOS meeting. Okay, I will explain. Next, we are having what? SOS, Scrum of Scrum meeting. Okay, so now let me ask you guys one question. Okay, let's say that, okay, we are having 15 people. So definitely we can what, track all these 15 employees status within 1 hour, within half an hour. Correct, guys? This usually that Scrum meeting duration will like mostly 30 minutes to maximum 1 hour. Okay, not more than that. Getting a point, guys? The duration of the Scrum meeting will be like 30 minutes to maximum 1 hour. Okay. So if you are having 50 employees, then definitely we can track all this 30 in this 30 minutes we can track, or in this 1 hour we can track all these 15 employees status. Okay. But assume that there are 50 people are in the team. Okay, 50 people are in the project. So can we run or can we get all this employees status within 1 hour? Let's say that one employee will take 5 minutes or 10 minutes to share their status. Assume that there are 50 employees in a team. So in that case, can we share the status within this 30 to 1 hour?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Practically, no, right? Definitely it will take 2 hours, 3 hours to just to track the status. Okay. So remember that whenever we are having the maximum employees, okay, or we say that, let's say that we are having what? Many employees in a team. Okay. In a team. Okay. So in that case, okay, we can have this Scrum of Scrum meeting. It means what? We can split the Scrum meeting in 2 Scrum meeting. Okay, like one we will have the Scrum 1 meeting. Okay, and second we will have the Scrum 2 meeting. Okay, we are going to split in 2 meeting. Okay, if we are having a more team member, okay, in a project. Okay, guys, just 1 second. Okay, I'm getting one important call. Just be online. Hey, sorry guys. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm saying, like, okay, let's say that, okay, we are having many team members. Okay, our team size is more. Okay. Here exactly many team members more. We are having what? More team size. Okay, team size is nothing but number of employees more. Okay. So in that case, okay, we are going to what, conduct the Scrum meeting in the 2 Scrum meeting. Like we can split in the 2 Scrum meeting, Scrum 1 and Scrum 2. Okay. So this is Scrum 1 meeting. Okay, we can conduct a team level. Okay, this is Scrum meeting. We can conduct as a team level Scrum. Okay, team level Scrum is what? Let's say that we are having what, our development team, we are having what, QA team. Okay, we are having a BA team. Okay, so here what we are going to, like, each team they are going to conduct their Scrum 1 meeting. Getting my point, guys?
Yes, sir.
Each team is what? Let's say the development team. So all the developers, they can join this Scrum 1 meeting. Okay, like here our developers lead, okay, or the development manager, they can initiate meeting. Usually the leads can initiate this meeting. Okay, like from the development lead, he can initiate the meeting, where all the developers will be there. Okay, and the development leads can track all those developer status. Okay, in this Scrum meeting. Similar here, QA team. Okay, so as a QA lead, we can initiate this meeting. Okay, and as an QA lead, okay, I can track all the test engineer status. Okay, similar here, BA guys. Let's say the BA people are also there, like 3, 4 folks. So they can also conduct their own separate meeting. Okay, as an part of Scrum 1 meeting. Get my point? So that is what is Scrum 1. Okay. Now, once this leads, all the respective team leads will get all the employees status. Then our leads can conduct or leads can join the second Scrum meeting. That is a Scrum 2 meeting. So basically, in this Scrum 2 meeting, okay, we will be having a what leads with management meeting. Okay. Management means something about what our project managers or the client. Okay. Project manager and client. Okay. So here, what exactly the leads will do, like this leads, like let's say the developers leads. Okay, so he can share the all the consolidated status to this management. Okay, like across the project manager and the client, he can share the status. Like from our development team, this is the status, this is the progress we are having, and this is the status of the entire team. Similar here, QA leads. Okay, he can share the entire QA team status in this Scrum 2 meeting. Similar here, BFX can also share their status. Getting my point, everyone? So that is like the second Scrum meeting. Like it's nothing but Scrum of Scrum meeting. Scrum 1 and Scrum 2. Scrum of Scrum meeting. Okay. So whenever we are having more team members in a project, okay, in that case, we can have the 2 Scrum meeting. Why? Because a daily basis, we need to pass our status to our management. Okay, we need to pass our status to manager and the client, like what exactly we are doing, what is the status of our project, okay, what is the status of our team, okay, or each every employees. So likewise, we can easily pass to our management with having the second Scrum meeting. So that is what Scrum of Scrum meeting. Getting it, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay.
Sir.
Sir, in Scrum 1 meeting, all the teams will be there, like developing, testing, and BA.
Respective. So that's what I'm saying. It's a team level meeting. Okay, team level means what? Development team, they can have their own Scrum meeting. QA team, they will be having their own Scrum. BA will be having their own Scrum.
Okay.
Okay. It's not like development are joining the QA Scrum, QAs are joining BA, no, nothing like that. Okay, it's like team level.
So SOS will also be conducted on the daily basis.
Yes, it's a daily basis.
Sir, please repeat once again. Sir.
What?
SOS meeting, sir.
Sorry?
SOS meeting, please repeat once again, sir.
Okay, so can you tell me what you understood so far? Can you tell me, like, whatever you have got till now, I think we discussed. Okay, so what you have got with having this SOS?
I don't want to understand, sir.
You don't understand anything? You joined
Yes, sir.
late?
No, sir. I really joined, sir, but I don't understand SOS meeting.
Okay, then you are not listening properly, or you are not getting my voice properly.
No,
Is it
sir,
like
it's
that?
all right. No, sir.
All right.
It's all right.
Okay, what about others? Can someone explain this SOS meeting? Anyone? Just give a try.
So SOS meeting is nothing but when we have more team size, we are level of the team like QA, developer team, and VA team, and we can create own Scrum meeting. Like developers should create their own Scrum meeting, and they can read each and all employee status over there. And in the next Scrum meeting, leads will connected with the management, and they can connect with our like a product manager and client PO.
Okay, good. Anyone else who want to try?
SOS stands for Scrum meeting that can consist of many employees in a team. That means the team size is very high, so it can divide into two steps. That one is Scrum 1 and Scrum 2. Scrum 1 can attend DevOps, QA, and BA. These three are attending the Scrum 1 meeting, and the Scrum 2 will leads to management, and that can be TA and client.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Sachin. So remember that SOS when we conduct, when we are having more team size, means let's say that in a team, okay, we are having 40, 50, 60 people, okay. So in that case, okay, in single meeting, we can't track all the employees status. Within 1 hour, we can't track all the employees status. So in that case, we can split into 2 Scrum meeting. In Scrum 1, it will be like team level, okay, where each team will conduct their own Scrum meeting, okay. So after conducting the each team level Scrum meeting, we are having second Scrum meeting where leads can share the status, all the employees status to the management. It's nothing but what? To our project managers or the client. Okay, Sachin?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Like a hierarchy from team level to higher.
Yes, correct. Correct.
Sir, in a company, is there 5 BAs means who will lead them?
The guy who will be leading the team, there will be some leads, right? From the BA side, there will be some lead guys, BA lead or something will be there.
Okay. They are also having team leaders. Huh?
So usually in real time, I can say in a project that you will be getting only 1 BA or 2 BA maximum. Okay, not more than that in real time. Okay, but here I'm just using this word to explain you guys. Okay, in a real time, in each project, you will be getting only 1 or 2 business analysts, not more than that.
Okay. Actually, who will be lead them?
Sorry?
Who will lead them? I mean, BA.
The senior guy, who's always senior folks, or okay. So try to understand the concept. Don't worry like who will lead or try to understand the concept. We are having a development team where some guy will be there who will be leading the team. Okay, he can initiate this meeting. Similarly, all the different teams. So there will be some person will be there who will be leading a team. So they can initiate this from one.
Sir, 8th point is completed. Mom.
Sorry?
8th point.
Yes, 8th point is not completed. We will discuss.
Yeah, okay.
Clear to all? Come up Scrum meeting.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. So the next is like, okay, we are having what MOM. Okay. So MO is nothing. It's not a meeting actually. Okay. We are calling it what MOM is nothing but what? It's a minutes of meeting. Okay. But actually it's not a meeting, guys. Okay. Minutes of meeting is not a meeting. Actually, it's a like outcome of the meeting. Okay. Let's say that we will conduct the Scrum meeting. So definitely we will get some outcome. What is the outcome? We will get all the employees status. Yes or no? We will get it, right? We will get all the employees status. We will get to know about the challenges. So remember the few more points like about Scrum meeting. So as a part of Scrum meeting, okay, we can share this 2 status, that is a mandatory. Along with that, you can share your challenges. Let's say that you are facing some of the challenges or you want to highlight some of the problem because all the team members will be there. So here you can also highlight your challenges, like whatever problem you are facing, okay, or let's say that you are having some of the dependencies to continue your work. So those kind of points also you can highlight during this Scrum meeting. Okay, it's not like just sharing the status. Along with the sharing a status, you can share your problems. Okay, problems related to the project, not personal. Okay, so that kind of information also we can share as a during this Scrum meeting. Okay. So now, once we will conduct this Scrum meeting, then definitely we will get some outcome like we will get the status about the each and every user stories or each and every requirement. Okay, and also we will get to know about some of the problem challenges that we are facing. Okay, or some to be announcement, something TBA will be the like to be announcement, something. Okay, so those all information what we can do, like we can send across all the employees. It means what? Outcome of this meeting, okay, that we can consolidate as an email. Okay, in that email we can share across all the team members. Okay, so that is actually MOM, sending an email. Okay, sending an email to all the team members. Okay, when we need to send after conducting a Scrum meeting. Okay, after conducting the meeting. Okay, it's not about just Scrum meeting, whatever meeting you will conduct, right? So once you will complete your meeting, then you can highlight the key points, like whatever we have discussed in that particular meeting. So those points you can highlight it and you can share across all the team members. Okay, so that mail actually we are calling is what MOM. as discussed in that minutes of meeting, okay, I'm sending this email. Getting my point, everyone? It's like a key highlighted point of this particular meeting. Whatever meeting we will conduct, so for that we will note it down some highlighted point, like what we have discussed, so that we can prepare as an email, okay, and we can share across all the team members. So that actually we are calling is what? MOM, minutes of meeting. Getting my point, everyone?
Sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In actually minutes of meetings in that client is plays the main role now, sir. Whatever the points they can add in that meeting. So the Scrum meeting is completely belongs to our development team, whatever we have the.
Development and testing team, all the team members.
But its minutes of meeting is completely highlights the key points, whatever we have to work.
Not
clients
complete
require.
key highlight. Let's say that, okay, let's say that, okay, I will say, let me ask you one question, okay? Let's say that I will ask you, yesterday, what all you have done? I'm just asking basic question, okay? So what you will do, will you explain me all the minute by minute, all the minutes, like every second status, okay? Or you will be just giving me some highlighted from which you remember?
Okay.
Let's say that whatever you have done yesterday, what if I'll ask you, okay, miss, I'm just asking in a casual way, okay, don't mind. So I'm just asking like what you have done in yesterday. So what you will do, whatever points you have remember or whatever key highlighted point you are having, that you are going to tell, like I woke up, okay, then what, I joined the session, okay, after I joined the session, okay, I went for the breakfast, okay, then I took this that work, okay, then something like that, okay. So key highlighted point only you are going to tell. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So in similar way, okay, once we will conduct this Scrum meeting or whatever meeting, okay, so after meeting, definitely we will get some output, okay, some key highlighted key highlighted things we will get it as a part of that particular meeting. So those key highlighted points we can share across all the team members. Getting my point, guys? So that is actually it's a MOM, minutes of meeting.
So who will send the mail to the team members?
So let's say that Scrum meeting we have conducted. So Scrum Master can assign it.
Okay, sir.
He will mention that, okay, today we have discussed this, okay, like this is the status of the each story, okay, and status of this story, okay, these are the challenges we are having it, okay, this is a to be announcement is there, okay, which we are going to discuss in the future, something like that they can mention, like whatever we have discussed, and accordingly they can send an email. Okay, so it will like subject line will be like for this email is like, for this MOM email, there will be proper subject line. Let's say that subject line. Okay. So they can mention like in the subject line MOM, then date name. Let's say that today is like 10th of October. Sorry, is that 20th of October, right? So they can mention like 20th October 2022. Getting my point? So like that they can mention MOM 20th of October 80, this 2022, and in this email they can highlight all the key points. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So that is what MOM. So let me again ask one simple question. Okay. So let's say that, okay, you are working for some of the company, okay, and you want to take a leave. So what you will do? You want to go for vacation. You want to take a Diwali holiday. So what you will do? You want to go for Diwali vacation. So what will be your approach?
First, I approach my team leader.
Sorry.
First, I will approach my team leader.
Okay, first you will approach to your team lead, then
No, I would be discussing it in the Scrum meeting to my project manager or the Scrum master.
not exactly. Never
We can reach to BA.
No. Why?
No, sir, we can
You want to take a
leave. Team lead will manage all the things.
So when if you are during this Scrum meeting, this is an official meeting. So here we can't discuss about the personal thing. Okay. So
I think we will have the.
We can put a mail then.
Directly we can put a mail. Hey, I want to take a leave. Please approve it. Directly I can say like that.
So maybe we will have the portal for applying.
Sir, approach to project manager, sir.
Okay, we will approach the project manager next.
First, sir, approach the PM.
Approach to the HR, sir.
HR, no. So remember that in real time, there is no use of HR, okay, to avoid getting a leave approvals and all that. Okay. Cool. So I know like you guys are not working anywhere or you're a fresher, so you don't know about the reality or real time. Okay. So let me explain you guys. Okay. So
You're a
you,
supervisor or a project manager?
yes. Okay. So as an employee, what you can do, like let's say that you are a test engineer. Okay. So what you can do, like you can approach to QA lead, okay, or QA manager. Getting my point, guys? Because whoever is responsible, okay, to whom you are reporting it, reporting is, or definitely you will be reporting to the leads or the manager. Okay. So first you have to consult with this QA lead or QA manager. Means what? You can set up a one meeting. You can say like, hey, can we have a small meeting? I want to discuss something. I want to discuss something. Is whatever it is. Okay. So you can say that, sir, not sir. Okay, like this QA lead or manager. You can say like, can we have the small meeting because I want to discuss something. Okay. So what you will do? You will set up a one meeting. Yes or no? You will set up a meeting with what? Leads or manager. Getting my point, guys? Okay, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
the first thing you will do it, because first you have to take a permission, right? Correct, guys? So for taking a permission, you will conduct one meeting, okay, or you will have one meeting with the leads and manager. So during this meeting time, what you can do, sir, you can say like, okay, I want to go for the vacation. So from this to this 2 days that I want to take a leave. Okay, I want to go for the vacation, Diwali vacation. Okay, so now here during this meeting time, leads or manager will say that yes, you can take a leave. Okay, means verbally that lead, okay, or the manager, what they will what is the spelling of verbally? Verbal, this one. Okay, verbally they will approve. Okay, they will say that you can take a leave. Okay, so is that like a proof for your leave approval? In
No,
this
sir.
meeting, okay, you got a approval. Leads is saying that yes, you can take a leave. So is that a approval for proof for your leaves?
No,
No,
sir, it's
sir.
not.
No.
Then what you can do next?
We will go for the mail and any documentation.
Reply mail, sir.
Anything in software,
There needs to
software
be
gain,
some
you can.
tracker,
Then
leave tracker.
leave tracker, okay, or we can send an email. We have to send an email, right?
Yes, sir.
Send a mail. Why? Because in this email we can say that as discussed in this minutes of meeting, okay, I'm sending an email for my leave approval, okay, or for my vacation plan, okay. So from this date to this, I want to take a leave. Kindly approve it. Yes or no? We have to write a mail. So if you will get a mail or if you will get a reply in this email, so that will be your proof. Correct, guys?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So that is
Yes,
also a minutes of meeting. Like that is also one of the email we can say that we are sending as a MOM. As discussed in this minutes of meeting, I'm sending this email. Okay. So kindly approve it. If they will approve, means it's approved for your vacation. Getting it or not? All of you are understanding this, guys?
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay. So in similar way for other meeting also, like whatever meeting we guys are conducting, let's say that Scrum meeting, okay, or the ASOS, whatever meeting it is. So after having this meeting, okay, we can send this MOM. Okay.
Sir,
Hmm.
in every company, every industry are maintaining the same leave approval, whatever we have to talk with the higher authority. You'll go for mail communication or you have any some app or any application.
Yes,
for-
we are having the HRM portal, okay, human resource portal, okay. So there also you can update your leave. Okay, so instead of sending an email, okay, what we can do, we can apply the leave into the portal. So nowadays, almost every companies are using the HRM portal. Okay, so there you can update your leave and all. Okay.
Also, some companies are using the Darwin person like this.
Yes, it depends. Okay. Some companies I can tell about my previous organization where like some of the organization where I worked. So they have maintained in the Excel set. Getting my point, guys? In the Excel set, they are just maintaining that, okay, all the employees' name, okay, the dates, okay, and there whenever the employees are taking leave, right, so they are just putting it like from this day to this days, I'm on the vacation, something like that. So that is also one of the option. Okay.
Sir, every time I don't approach the sir lead manager, sir,
You have
for the leave.
you have to. If it's a planned leave, if you want to take a sick leave, then no need to worry. You can just directly message to the call to the leads or manager like today I'm taking sick leave. That's it. For that, approval is not required usually for the sick leave. But if it's a planned leave where you want to go for the vacation for 1 week, 2 week, okay. So
Yes, sir.
you have to take approval. Or let's say that next week you are having some what doctor visit, okay, or some appointment. So you have to inform prior basis, right? Prior basis, we have to inform to the team. You have to take.
Yes.
Sir,
Got it.
in IT companies, how many paid leaves we will have for a month?
Not per month, usually 22. Okay. In a year, we are getting 22 leaves. And per month, you can say that. So I think it's like 1.2 or sorry, 1.5 something. It depends on company again. Okay. But usually 1.5. Okay.
Industries are providing privilege to have 24, no, sir?
Sorry.
Most of the companies are providing that privilege you have 24. No?
It depends. It depends.
Like 2 of June 1 and November 1 extra holidays will be.
It depends. So that is a policy of the every organization. Okay, so anyway, like whenever you will join the organization, the HR and all, they will what we can do, they will explain about the leave policies. So don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's not go out of the track. Okay. So we are discussing about something related to our topic, that is the MOM. So is it clear to all? MOM?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Clear.
sir.
So can you see my another screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. See.
Okay. So likewise, okay, we are having some of the templates also. Let's say the minutes of meeting. Okay. So we can say that these are template. We are having a multiple templates, but this is one of the templates. Okay. So here we can say that minutes of meeting, the meeting type. Let's say that okay, we are let's assume that okay, we are conducting this agile training. Okay. So I can say that meeting type is nothing but what? Agile methodology. Get my point, guys? Okay. Methodology. Okay. Then date we can put it. Let's say that today is like something. What is the date? 10th of October. Okay. 10th October. Then 2022. Okay. Location. Okay. The India. Okay. So we can say that online. Okay. Whatever it is. Okay. The project name, something it will be there. Let's say that it's nothing but FST training. Something I'm just mentioning. Okay. FST. Okay, then drafted by the person who's actually preparing it. Okay, let's say that I'm preparing it here, so I can write it my name. Okay, drafted on, so which date you are sending it, okay, or drafting, so same date we can mention it here. Okay, so the total number of attendance, so all this is not required. Okay, but we can say like let's say that here we are having 49 people, so I'm just mentioning that attendance total 49. Okay, then copy of the minutes too, so this is also not required, leave it. Okay, now validated by, let's say that some person is there who's going to validate, assume that okay, this is prepared by you. Okay, I'm the what validator. Okay, so I can write my name. Okay, wait, it's nothing about validator name. Okay, it may be some leads or someone else. Okay, and validated on some dates. So this is also not required because we are directly sending it. Okay, so this is also not required. Okay, guys, and here we can highlight the topic. Okay, so let's say that we are discussing about some topics. What are things we are discussing? So we are, let's say that we have discussed about the Scrum meeting. Okay, then we have discussed about SOS, then MOM. So these are all the points we can highlight it. Yeah. In a time we can say that 2 to what? 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Getting my point, everyone? So this is also not required. And the honor, let's say that I'm delivering it, so I can mention like same thing. Okay. So likewise, okay, we can prepare the MOM. Okay. Now schedule of the next meeting. Let's say that something we want to discuss in our next meeting. Okay. So that thing also I can highlight it here. Meeting objectives. So we are discussing about the agile methodology. Okay, discussion and the issues. So here we can let's say that some important things are there, okay, that we want to highlight, that also we can keep it here. Getting my point, everyone? So likewise we can prepare the MOM. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
after this, SOS meeting it will be conducted or after the Scrum meeting, sir?
It depends. See this, try to understand. Okay, both the meeting is not required. Okay, but it is. See this. If you are
Okay,
having less team size, we will conduct only Scrum. If you are having more team size, we will conduct both.
Okay, sir.
Getting it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Clear now?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay. So who want to take this responsibility? Who want to share this MOM at daily basis? Okay, regarding our training. Anyone is here who can prepare and share across our group every day? Like whatever we will discuss, can someone highlight all the key point or can share in the group at daily basis? Anyone want to initiate this?
Yes, sir.
Who's this?
Krishna Limanaki.
Krishna Nilima. Okay. Okay, Krishna Nilima. So, okay. So just prepare this MOM. Okay. And send to me for the review. Okay. The first day I will review it. Okay. If it looks good, then you can share into the group. Okay. But you have to share
Sir,
it daily.
can
basis.
you share the template?
I will share the template. Okay. Just message me in this WhatsApp. I will share. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But you have to join the daily basis. If you will miss some day, then
Okay, sir.
our members will also miss the MOM.
Okay, sir.
Here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any doubt, guys, regarding the MOM? Is it clear?
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So let's move on. Let me remove all this stuff. So don't worry, guys. Okay, if you are thinking that I'm going slow, nothing like that. Okay. First, you have to understand it clearly because these are the concepts. Okay. If concepts are not clear, then you can't do anything. Correct? And it's not about just testing. Okay. Even for the Java also, you have to understand the concept to write a program. Yes or no? If your concept is very clear, you can easily do anything, whatever you want.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now next we are having what POD meeting. Okay. So POD is all about, point of delivery. Point of delivery. Okay. So can someone tell me like, to whom we are going to deliver our product? To whom we want to deliver our product?
Clients.
Client.
Client only, correct? Okay. So here during this sprint time, okay, in between of the sprint duration, what our client will be like, they will be conducting this POD meeting. And again, I'm saying, guys, this is not a mandatory training. I don't think so. You guys will be getting a real time also. Okay. But in some companies, I can say that there will be 1% or 2% chance where you will face this POD meeting. Okay. Everywhere we are not conducting this POD. Okay. But I will tell you guys what is the meaning of this POD. Okay. So what is the duration of the sprint again?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes,
So the sprint 1 we are having it, and here 2 weeks we are having it. Okay, and let's say that in this 2 weeks of period, let's say that we want to develop the 15 user story. Okay. So now here, let's say that we have already completed 1 week. Assume that 1 week is completed. Okay. Let's say that this 1 week we have already completed. So definitely in this 1 week, definitely we will complete some of the user stories. Correct, guys? We will, right? Let's say that out of 10, somewhat 7 user story we have completed in a week. Okay. So as soon as we will complete this user stories, like all this development and testing activities, then as a client, what I can do is I can initiate this POD meeting. Okay, someday, like let's say that next week or the next week's very first day, let's say that Monday, I can initiate this POD meeting. Okay. And during this POD meeting time, I can request to the team members, let's say the development team or the QA team, or I can request to all the team members, like, can you guys just tell me like what all features you guys have developed? Can you guys just show me like what all features is already completed? Okay. So basically as a developer or as a QA, what we can do, like we can give a demo of this 7 implemented functionality to our client. Getting my point, everyone? It means what? We will showcase to the client like how exactly we have developed, okay, or whatever we have developed, that is a matching or that is a matching with the client requirement or not, or whether a client is satisfied with the 7 user story or not. So for that reason, we have to give a demo to the client. okay, during this POD meeting time. Okay, so we will open all these 7 feature and we will showcase to the client. Okay, like in this 7 feature, these features we are having it. Okay, that is the functionality and all these things we can explain it, because we have to check it whether client is satisfied or not. Correct, guys? All of you understanding my point?
Yes, sir.
Like we have to track it whether like we have completed, like whatever task we have completed, that is a matching with the client expectation or not. Okay, so for that reason we are having this POD meeting and we can give the demo of this same user story. Okay, now during this what demo time, okay, or during this POD meeting time, let's say that client is not happy with some of the feature, okay, or let's say that client want to change something. Okay, assume that we have developed according to requirement only, but now here client is saying that I think we need to change something. Okay, miss, if they are coming up with some new ideas, okay, and they want to modify the 7 feature or some of the features they want to modify. Okay, why? Because they are having some new ideas. Okay, so in that case, they can request for the change request. Okay, that is nothing but CR we are calling it. In real time, we are calling it CR. I will explain it again. Don't worry. Change request. So change request is nothing but what? If client want to modify something from the existing implemented feature, okay, so that modification we are calling is what? Change request from the client side. Okay, guys, so usually we are calling is what? CR. Getting my point? We have developed according to the client requirement only, but now client want to modify or client want to change something, so that changes actually we are calling is what? CR. Getting it, guys?
Yes.
All of your understanding. So remember this CR word. Okay, I think in future classes I can use this CR word. So it's nothing but change request from the client side. Whenever they want to modify, they want to change something, then they can create a change request. It's nothing but it's a user story only, but that user story we can call it as a CR, change request. Clear? And that is one of the benefit of the agile methodology. What is the benefit? In between of the sprint or in between of our development, okay, we can change any of the requirement. So that is the benefit of this agile methodology. Means according to the client requirement, we can modify or we can change any of the requirement. Okay, guys?
Sir, if client can change the request for the product, sir, so they give the time duration or not?
Yeah, they will give it. They will give. Don't worry. Okay. So they will give it like, okay, let's say that we have completed in 1 week. Okay. So next week, let's say that client is saying that let's modify the feature, okay, according to their request, okay, and they can take 1 week. So we can take a time, don't, okay, or whatever time is actually required, so that all time also we can take it. Here, guys, that is what? CR, change request. Okay. So let me ask you one simple question. Okay. Let's say that, okay, you have done with the first semester. Let's say that 1 semester is completed. Okay. Now you have given all the exams and all. Also, you got a result. Okay. And you are saying that, okay, you have passed in first semester. Okay. So how I will trust you whether you have passed or not? How I will trust?
Mark sheet of first semester.
Certificates. You have to showcase the mark sheet. Correct, guys?
Mark sheet.
Okay. So in similar here, okay, why we are conducting this POD meeting? Because client want to see it like whether actually we have developed or not, or whether whatever we have developed that is matching with the requirement or not. Okay, so we have to showcase the proof. That is the proof. That is the implemented feature. So these features we can give as a demo to the client. Here, everyone, POD meeting. Any doubt? Anyone having any doubt?
No, sir.
Cool. Okay.
Sir, when we receive a change request, business requirement documents will be changed.
Yes, it will change. Definitely, it will change. Yes, correct. Good question.
So 1 second.
After every sprint, sir.
Sorry?
1 second. POD in a short note.
Fanind, what exactly you are asking?
Can you repeat in a short note what is POD?
One by one. Short, okay. So POD is nothing but whatever we will develop, right? Okay. okay, so that developed functionality, okay, we have to cross check with the client, like whether we have developed according to their requirement or not, okay, or whether they are whether that implemented feature is matching their expectation or not, okay. So to showcase that, we can initiate this meeting. We will have this POD meeting. Okay, it's like just giving the demo of the implemented feature. Okay.
So who can give the demo?
It anyone, like from the development team or the QA team, anyone can give. Okay, so they can decide the POC. Okay, let's say the development team is saying like yes, we will give the demo, so they can give it. Otherwise, QA team can also give it, because both the team members will have the knowledge about the feature.
It will be conducted after the 1 week of the sprint.
Yes. Okay, at any point, like whenever client is filling, or whenever we will develop, let's say that in a week itself, okay, or before completion of the week itself, let's say that we have completed 3-4 feature, okay, so we can set up this meeting, because we just want to showcase to the client.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
There is a change request, then the new features should be added in the backlog only, na?
Yeah, it depends. Okay, let's say that okay, that new features we can complete in this sprint, so we can add it into this sprint. Otherwise, we can add into the backlog. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, after receiving change request, that 2 weeks will be extended or what?
No, we are not going to extend this sprint duration. Why? Because this is a fixed one. Okay. So we will come into this point. Okay, you will get a better clarity. Just wait for some time. Okay. So till now it's clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, next is what? Which meeting? Okay, so let's not talk, like we will talk about it. Okay, but let me ask you guys. Okay, so if you are saying that okay, we are having 2 weeks of sprint, then definitely there will be some start date and end date. Yes or no? What you guys are feeling?
Yes, sir.
There will be some start date and end date, right? Definitely.
Yes, sir.
By this date, we want to start the sprint, and by this date, we want to finish the sprint. There will be some start date and end date. Correct, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And remember that okay, that every sprint, okay, ideally we will start on Monday itself. Okay, it will be like Monday to Friday. Okay, in some companies you may observe like they will be starting from the middle of the week, like a Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, but usually every sprint we are starting from the Monday only. Okay, so assume that okay, we are having 2 weeks of sprint where we will get some start date and end date. Okay, now just to think like okay, today is like end date. Okay, let's say that this is the sprint 1, and in this sprint 1 we want to develop this 15 user story. Okay, assume like this is sprint 1 where we want to develop this 15 requirement, 15 user story, and here we are having some start date. Okay, and also we are having some end date. So assume that today is a sprint last date. Today's means what? Let's say that today is like 10 what is that, 20th of October. Okay, just feel like this, today is like last date of the sprint. Okay, so now in this sprint last date, what will be our expectation? Can someone tell me? As a team, as a client, what will be our expectation in this sprint last date?
Complete all the user
completion of all tasks.
Complete the user story.
Complete all the user stories.
Yes.
And
we have
it's
to-
available in website.
Yes, we have to complete all the 15 requirement. Okay, and all the 15 features should be available into our application. Correct, guys? All the 15 features should be developed along with that. It should be tested properly and it should be available into our website. Yes or no?
Yes.
That is our expectation,
Yes, sir.
right? Why? Because we have already planned it. We have done the sprint planning meeting. We have done the backlog grooming meeting where we have decided 15 user story. Okay. So in this sprint last date, we will expect it like all these stories should be completed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Okay. So now let's say that we are having this sprint last date. Okay. So during this sprint last date, actually we are going to conduct the next meeting. That meeting we are calling is what? Sprint review meeting. Getting my point, everyone?
Yes, sir.
When we have to conduct this sprint review meeting in this sprint last date. Okay. Here we have to conduct what? Again, one more meeting, that is a sprint review meeting. Okay. And here during this meeting time, all the team members will be there. Okay. And here basically client want to check it whether we have completed all the 15 user story or not. Getting my point? we have to check it whether we have completed all the 15 user story or not. So for that reason, we have to conduct this sprint review meeting. Getting my point, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when we have to conduct this on the sprint last date. Okay, remember that. Okay. So now let me give some situation. Okay, let's say that today is a sprint last date. Okay. And here we are having 15 user story. Now assume that out of 15, let's say that 10 user stories is completed. Okay. Let's say that today is a sprint last date. Okay. And here we are getting it like 10 are completed. Okay. 3 user stories are in progress. In progress means still our developer or the testers are working on it. Okay. And 2 user story not yet started. Because in real time, right, we are facing that kind of problem where we will not able to complete all the requirement. Okay. Getting my point? Because of some issues, some dependencies. Okay. Because of that, okay, we will miss to complete all the tasks. Okay. So assume that this is a scenario we are having. This is the situation we are having where we are getting it like out of this 15, only 10 are completed. Okay, 3 are in progress. Okay, and 2 are still not yet started, or we have not at all started the development. Okay, so in this case, what we can do for this 3 and 2 user stories? Can someone tell me? 10 stories completed, it's really good. So what we can do for this 3 user stories?
Move to next
We'll
sprint.
move to next sprint day.
Extend the sprint.
We will
Extend the
discuss it
sprint.
in backlog meeting.
You just move to next sprint.
Yeah. So assume that, okay, let's say that you got a backlog in first semester. Let's say there are 6 subjects is there. Okay, out of 6 subjects, okay, you have cleared 4 subjects. 2 is in backlog. 2 year you got a fail, like you have failed in this 2 subjects. So in that case, when we are clearing those 2 subjects, when exactly we are clearing this, those failed subjects?
In next semester.
In next semester.
Next semester only. Correct, guys? Yes or no? So in similar, we are, if the user story is in progress but still yet to complete, means we have not yet completed. So this user story actually we can move into the next sprint. Getting my point? Similar like next semester, we are having we will get our next sprint. This is a sprint 1, okay, where we are developing it. So similar way we will get a next sprint also. Yes or no? So this in progress user story, because we have already started it. So if you have already started, so we have to finish it also. So for finishing it, we have to finish the same user story into the next sprint. Getting it, guys?
Yes, sir.
All of you are getting my point? Because we can't extend this duration. Sprint duration is fixed. Okay. Also, we can't work on the weekend to just complete this user story. So instead of that, we can move into the next sprint. Why? Because this is not yet completed. It's in progress. Okay. So in that case, we can move into the next sprint. Okay. Now, what we can do for this 2 user story, which is not at all started?
Move into backlog.
What others are feeling? For this 2 story, which is not at all started?
Move into backlog.
Backlog.
Correct, guys? We can move into the backlog, right? Correct? Okay. So likewise, this kind of activities, basically we will be doing this sprint review meeting time. Okay, we will check it like how many stories we have completed. If something is in pending, then we can move to the next sprint. If something is not at all started, then we can move to the backlog. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
So who can initialize this meeting?
So usually it will be Scrum Master. Okay. Scrum Master can also initiate this meeting, where Scrum Master will be there in each and every meeting. Okay. So basically, Scrum Master role is what? To manage the project, to track the project status. Okay. So behalf of the client, okay, Scrum Master can track all the status during this sprint review meeting time.
Then client will be also included in that meeting.
Yes, everyone will be there. Client will be also there, because basically we want to share the information with the client only. So client will be also there.
Okay.
Clear, everyone? So let me show you guys something. Yes.
Sir, out of 15 user stories, we done 10 means that 5 pending user stories, can we move into backlog?
Not all. Why? Because something is already started. Okay. Where it is? See this. this is already started. Let's say that development is completed, but testing is going on. So we can't go into the backlog, right? We have to finish it because just testing is not yet completed, correct? Development is done. So we can complete the testing activity into the next sprint because it's already started.
Okay, development and testing, no, both are not done means then only.
We can move to the backlog. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
So the story is that not started. We can complete that in next sprint or later.
So it depends. Okay, let's say that client is saying that okay, we have not started, okay, but we want to finish into the next sprint. So that also we can move to the next sprint. Okay. But ideally we need to move to the backlog.
Sir,
okay. Here all clear to everyone?
Yes.
So let me show you something. Okay, let's say that this is our sprint. Don't worry about it again. Let's say that okay, this user story is already in progress. Okay. Let's say that this already is in progress. Okay, and I'm just completing the sprint. Let's say that today is the last date. So I'm just completing this sprint. So can you guys read something? The text, whatever text is displaying it here, can you guys just read it out? So
Zero issues were
completed. Okay, select where all these incompleted issues should be moved. Okay, so here it's saying that where we want to move into the new sprint, or where you want to move.
Backlog.
Correct.
Backlog.
So it depends on the client, okay, or our project management team. Okay, like where exactly they want to move it. Okay.
Yes.
So we can move to the new sprint, or we can move to the backlog. Yes.
So what we are doing that will automatically updated on this jar software, or
No,
we need to
don't
update
worry,
manually.
Don't worry. We will discuss about this tool. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Here as of now, I'm just showcasing this. Okay, we will discuss in detail about this tool in coming session. Okay.
Okay.
As of now, just try to understand those agile concepts. Later, we will discuss about this tool. So all of you understanding, guys? It's already incomplete. So where exactly you want to move? You want to move new sprint or backlog? Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Anyone?
Hi, Ashwa, this is Gautam here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have some queries, like I want to talk to you personally.
Okay. Regarding the topic?
Sorry?
Regarding the topic?
No, I want to talk to you personally.
Okay. Okay. Cool. After the meeting, okay, you can connect with me. Okay.
Yeah, I can ping you and call you back, right?
Call me. Okay. After the meeting.
Thank you.
Okay. Clear, everyone? Any doubt here?
No.
Retrospect. Sorry, the sprint plan, sprint review meeting. Sorry, anyone having doubt?
No, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So guys, can I give some 5-minute break, because I know like okay, I could like if I continuously give that, then definitely it will be like hodgepodge or you may confuse it. Okay, so I'm giving 5-minute break. So can you guys just come back by 3:15? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So take a 5-minute break. Okay, then come back. Okay.
Okay.
Have a water and then come back. Good. Hey, hello everyone, all of you are available now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's continue. So clear with the sprint review meeting, guys? Everyone? Anyone having doubt? Okay, so let's move on stuff. Okay, so let's say that okay, we have completed the sprint review meeting. Okay, so upon completion of the every sprint, let's say that we have already completed this sprint meet. Okay, let's say that sprint is already completed. Sprint 1 is completed. Okay, now after completion of the every sprint, what we are going to do, we are going to have the next meeting, that is like retrospective meeting. Okay, the next meeting is what? Retrospective meeting. Getting the point, guys? Let me check. Guys, can you guys hear me? I'm not getting anything from your side. Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So the next meeting is what? Retrospective meeting. So when we have to conduct after every sprint. Okay. After every sprint, there will be what? Retrospective meeting. Okay. And this meeting is usually going to initiate by the project managers. Okay, where client will be not there. Getting my point,
Like
guys?
after a sprint review meeting, was.
Yes, after a sprint review meeting, sprint will get over. Okay. And after completion of the sprint, let's say that this week we have completed the sprint. Okay. So next week, immediately by Monday or someday, okay, we will have this retrospective meeting. Okay. And this meeting we are conducting for this sprint 1 only. Sprint 1 is completed. So for this sprint, we will conduct the retrospective meeting. And during this meeting time, all the team members will be there except the client. Client will be not part of this retrospective meeting. Okay, it will like internal team meeting. Okay, and this meeting is going to initiate by the project manager. Okay, so during this meeting time, basically we are going to discuss about the two things. The first thing is like what went good in this previous sprint and what went wrong. Getting my point, everyone? Okay, so basically these two parameters we are going to discuss during this retrospective meeting time. It means what? In this sprint 1, whatever good activities we have done, okay, or what all mistakes we have done, so those things we are going to analyze during this retrospective meeting time. Because we have to check, right? Let's say that this 5 sprint, okay, sorry, this 5 user is not able to complete in this sprint duration. So definitely we have faced some problem because of that. This 5 story is in progress or incompleted. Yes or no? Correct, guys? Because of some challenges we have faced, because of that, that is incompleted. So to track this, okay, we are conducting this retrospective meeting where we will discuss about what went good, means as a team, what all good activities we have done, okay, and what all mistakes we have done. Everything we are going to track in this retrospective meeting time. Okay, so here as a project manager, let's say that I can check with the development team. I can check with the developers, like, can you guys just tell me like what are good parameters or good activities or what are good tasks you guys have performed, okay, or what are mistakes you guys have done in the previous sprint? Can you guys just tell me? So here all the team, okay, it's like as a team level. Okay, it means what? Development team, they will share their own good activities and wrong activities. QA team as a team level, whatever good things we have done, what are mistakes we have done, that things we have to share during this retrospective meeting time. Getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? Okay. Why it's required? Because let's say that we are doing some mistake. So do you want to continue the same mistake in the sprint too? Is it possible? Is it like that? Can we continue?
No, sir.
Yes, repeatedly, if you are doing mistakes, so definitely we want to know about those mistakes. We want to improve those mistakes. Correct, guys? But first we have to get what all mistakes we have done. Okay. So to track this, we are having this retrospective meeting time. Okay. So after every sprint, we have to conduct this retrospective meeting, and here we will track these two things. Getting my point, everyone? This is like one of the most important interview question. What do you mean by retrospective meeting? So it's nothing but what? We have to track it like in the previous sprint, what all good activities we have done, or what went good or what went wrong. These things we have to track in this retrospective meeting time. Okay.
Sir, retrospective meeting is specific for development team or QA team, or this?
all the team, like let's say that we are having development and QA team. Okay, so all the developers, let's say that as a development team, okay, let's say that we are a developers, okay, let's say that 5 developers we are having. So as a 5 developer, whatever mistakes we have done, okay, as a team, as a development team, those things we can share it. And my point here, we are not going to point to any individual. Okay.
I mean, their QA and development team are being together in respective meeting, or they're a separate meeting for
all the teams will be that BA developers, testers, everyone will be there.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubt here, guys? This retrospective meeting. Okay. We just want to flag the previous.
Together conduct the meeting or separately respective teams, like the.
It's like one team, one meeting with all the team.
All the leads will be there, sir.
Every people will be there, all the team members.
Okay, thank you.
No matter it's a junior, senior, leads, everyone will be there. Okay. Let's say that some of the developers, they don't have sufficient programming knowledge, okay, and because of that we are doing problem. Okay, we are facing problem. We can highlight the issue. Let's say that some people is not having the domain knowledge. Let's say that they don't know about the project or they don't understand the projects. Okay, so because of that we are facing problems. So this kind of problem basically we can highlight it. Okay, let's say that developer is not giving the build, okay, or they are not giving the QA team on the time. Let's say that developer is saying that we will take about 3 points to develop the particular user issue. 3 points means what? 1 day they will take it. Okay, 1 day means 8 hours. Okay, but they are taking 2 days to complete it. So definitely it will impact the QA activities. Yes or no? If they are taking, as per the estimation, it's like a 3 point. Okay, it means what? They need to complete in 8 hours, but they are completing in what? 18 hours or 20 hours. Definitely it will impact to the testing team. Correct, guys? It will impact the testing team completion, that particular task completion. Yes or no?
Yes.
Correct. So we can highlight this problem. We can, as a QA team, we can suggest this because development team, they have not given the feature on the given time frame. Because of that, we have faced this problem. Because of that, we were not able to complete this particular user story. So that is a problem that we can highlight it during this retrospective meeting time. It's something about what went wrong and why this wrong thing happened, because of some dependencies, some of the other dependencies. So those problems we can highlight during this retro meeting time.
At that time we can complain on each other. Huh?
Sorry?
I mean, that time can we complain on each other? I mean, other.
No, we are not going to complain about any individual. Okay. We will say that from the development team, we got this problem. From the QA team, we got this problem. So here I will not say, okay, this Rashid have done something or Abhinav did this mistake, because of this we have faced the problem. No, okay. We are not going to highlight any individual here. We will just as a team level, we will consolidate the problem and good task.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So that is what retrospective meeting. Okay. Almost in every organization, okay, whoever is following the proper agile methodology, they are conducting this retrospective meeting time. Clear? Any doubt here? Okay. So let's say that we have done the good task. What went good means what? Let's say that we have done some of the good activities. So definitely good is good. Correct, guys? There is no what solution is required for the good because it's already good. Okay, but let's say that we have done some mistakes. So do we need to improve these mistakes or not? If we have some wrong activities or some mistakes we have done, so do we need to improve those mistakes or not? Is it required?
Yes, sir.
Sir. Correct. So now we know that okay, we have done some wrong activities, we have done some mistakes. Okay. So now to improve these mistakes, okay, what we are going to do, again, we will conduct the next one more meeting. That meeting we are calling is what? RCA meeting. Okay, RCA stands for what? Root cause analysis. Okay, guys. So we are going to conduct the next meeting to improve the problem, improve the mistakes, whatever mistakes we have done, right? So to improve those problems or mistakes, again, we will set up a new meeting, that is a RCA meeting. Okay. So during this root cause analysis meeting time, basically we will talk about the problem, okay, and we will get a solution, or we will try to get a solution. Okay, let's say that some people is not having the good programming skills. Okay, let's say that this problem we have identified during this retrospective meeting time. Okay, let's say that not having the programming knowledge. Okay, so during this RCA meeting time, we can recommend it to that particular member, okay, or the employee, like, okay, for learning about the programming, you can go to this website, okay, or you can follow this training program, okay, so you will get a good programming language knowledge. Okay, let's say there are some people is not having the project knowledge, okay, so we can guide to this particular employees, like, to get a project knowledge, you can watch this recording. Getting my point, guys? So likewise, some of the solution we will be getting for this particular problem. So whatever mistakes we have done, so for that, we will do the root cause analysis. What is the problem we are having? So for that problem, we will try to get a solution during this root cause analysis. Okay, so here are some senior guys, some expert people, okay, they will be guiding us, okay, or they will be providing a solution, okay, to improve this problem. We will get a solution during this root cause analysis meeting time. Okay, why this is required? Because we want to remove the problem from the root level. Root level means what? Again, we want to repeat those all the problem. Okay, again, we don't want to repeat the same problem into the next sprint, because after completion of every sprint, again new sprint will be there. Okay, so before starting a new sprint, we can improve those problem. Okay, so for improving this problem, we can have this RCA meeting, root cause analysis. We want to remove the problem from the root level, so it will not repeat again into the future sprint. Getting my point, everyone? Okay, so that is what RCA meeting. Clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, so just remember the process. Okay, first we have done this sprint review meeting. Okay, after completion of the sprint review meeting, we need to conduct this retrospective meeting where we need to analyze this what went good, what went wrong. If there is some wrong activity, some mistakes we have done, so to improve those mistakes, we have to conduct this RCA meeting, root cause analysis. Okay, and here we will improve this all the problem. Let's say that there is a no problem, there is no mistake, so don't need to conduct this meeting. Okay, but if we are having a problem, then definitely we will conduct this RCA meeting. Clear, guys? Any confusion? Anyone having doubt here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so that is all about root cause analysis meeting. Okay, so once this RCA will be done, then again, what next meeting we can start? Let's say that we want to start with the next sprint 2. So before that, what kind of meeting we can have it before starting a next sprint? Can someone tell me? Just think about it. Which meeting we can initiate now?
Backlog grooming.
Backlog grooming meeting. Getting it, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
I'm just giving the quick glimpse. Okay, let's say that 100 user stories there. Okay, now to prioritize this 100 user story, which meeting we are conducting? Backlog grooming meeting, where we will get some user stories. Let's say that 15 user story we will get it. I'm just giving a random number. Okay, 15 is like random number I'm giving. Okay, now we will pick the prioritized user story. Okay, during this meeting time. Okay, now after completion of the backlog grooming meeting, what next meeting we can conduct?
Sprint planning meeting.
Sprint planning meeting. Okay, so where we will plan this 15 user story, like how exactly we want to develop, who will develop it. Okay, so these all things we can plan it properly during this sprint planning meeting. Yes or no? Okay, now a daily basis, what kind of meeting we will have? A daily basis?
Scrum meeting.
Scrum meeting. Okay, so likewise a daily basis we will have a scrum meeting, and we will track the each and every employee's status. Okay, now in between of the sprint, if client want to track the project status or the completed feature details, then what kind of meeting we can have?
POD.
POD meeting. Yes or no?
Yes.
Correct. Now at that sprint last date, what kind of meeting we can conduct?
Sprint review meeting.
Sprint review meeting. Correct, guys? Now, after completion of the sprint, what kind of meeting we can conduct?
Retrospective.
Retrospective.
Retrospective meeting. Okay. If we are having some of the challenges, mistakes, okay, that we have observed in this retrospective meeting, then what kind of meeting we can conduct?
Root cause analysis meeting.
RCA meeting. Okay. So that is like one complete life cycle of the sprint. Okay, guys. It's like one proper sprint, we can say that, where we will track or where we will follow the complete different meetings and our work activities. Getting my point, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for the completing the each sprint, these all the different meetings is required, and in between we will be doing our actual task also. Along with having this all the meetings, we will be doing our actual task, actual development as well as actual testing tasks. Clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say that 100 we have there. Okay, 100 was there. So 15 we have completed. Okay, so how many are pending?
85.
85 is in backlog. So definitely this 85 also we have to develop. Yes or no? We have to write. Okay. So now out of 100, 15 is already developed, which is in one sprint. Okay. Now we will plan for the next sprint. So again, we are going to start from where? We need to start from this
Backlog grooming meeting.
Backlog grooming meeting. Okay. Where again, out of this 85, again we will pick some of the user story. Let's say that again we will pick some 10 user story for the next sprint. Okay, guys. Okay, we will pick it. So remaining it will be like how many? 75 will be pending now. So 10 user story we are going to pick into pick for the next sprint. Okay. Now for this particular 10 user story, again we will do the next meeting, that is the sprint planning meeting. Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
And during this sprint, again we will have the daily basis meeting. Again we will have this POD meeting for this sprint. This is sprint 2. This is sprint 2. Okay. So where we will have this 10 user story. Okay. So here also at the sprint last that we will conduct this sprint review meeting. After a sprint completion, we will have the retrospective meeting. Also, we will conduct the RCA meeting. Getting it, guys? Okay. So now sprint 2 is over. Now we will think about the sprint 3. Okay. So again, we are going to prioritize the task. 75 is pending. Now again, we will pick some of the user story out of 75. Again, we will take the 15 user story. Again, we will pick it, and that will be our sprint 3. So here first, we will have this backlog meeting, sprint planning meeting, daily basis meeting. Getting it, guys? All of you are understanding it now?
Yes.
Is it clear to all? Is it clear now, guys?
Yes.
Correct. So that is like real-time approach. Okay, in real time we are following the same thing. Okay, if you are having a yes,
Within sprint time, I mean 10 days will be the sprint time, right? If we done the all assigned task within 8 days, that another 2 days, what will we have to do?
so you know that, okay, we are conducting the backlog grooming meeting, right? You know that?
Yes.
Okay. So during this meeting time, okay, we will pick only those number of user stories which we can finish in 2 weeks of period. Okay. So this 2 weeks, it will be completely occupied. Okay. It's not like we will do the wrong estimation. No, it's not like 8 days we will complete and 2 days we will have free time. Nothing like that. Okay. So our management, client, BA, project managers, okay, they will analyze it. Okay. Like in 2 weeks of period, how many stories actually we can complete it. So accordingly, we are going to select some of the user story. See here, I have selected 15. Next, I have selected 10. It means what? It's a varies, right? Depends on the complexity we are planning, or we are selecting the related user stories, okay, which we can complete in 2 weeks of period. Okay. So hardly like you will be getting a free time, okay, and it's not like you will be completing within those 2 weeks of period. Okay, in real time, always we are extending for the next sprint. One or another user story definitely will go for the pending. Okay, it will be completing in the next sprint only. That is the reality.
Okay.
Any doubt, guys?
Sir, has a QA, if you are not done our assigned tasks, sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
As a QA, if we are unable to complete the assigned task within a particular timing, what will they do?
Oh, Sridham, okay, actually your voice is breaking. Can someone tell me like what is saying exactly?
Actually, asking we didn't complete in time what they gave us to do. What will happen?
In that case, we will move to the next sprint, but yes, we have to give the reason why it got incomplete, why we are not able to complete it. So we will provide the reason because of this problem, it got missed or we were not able to complete. You have to give the reason, right?
For example, the reason is lack of process knowledge means.
You can highlight this problem. You can contact with your leads. You can say that I'm not understanding this. So because of that, I'm facing problems. So they will plan it.
Okay, they will. Okay, they will help for us or remove us.
They will help us. Okay, but they will tell you guys. Okay, like why you are telling right now, because whenever you will join any company, right, initially they will be giving the process knowledge. Okay, before starting a project work, they will be giving a process knowledge. Okay, they will give a project knowledge as well as process knowledge before starting your actual project work. But while working it, if you will highlight this problem, then definitely they will they may create issues, or they can ask you like, okay, again go to the KT program and all. You know about this, guys? Many employees are getting fired, okay, or many employees are getting into the PIP. You know.
Yes,
PIP means
process improvement program.
Okay, because of this reason only.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you not perform well according to the project needs, then they will put into the PIP. It means what, almost it's fire. Okay. They will not keep you. Okay. So that's the reason every company, right, before starting the project work, they will be giving you proper KT, proper project knowledge, proper process or everything you will get it. Okay. But in between of the work, if you are saying that, okay, I'm not understanding, I'm not able to write a program, okay, I'm not understanding the logic here and there, definitely they will suspect like you are not having sufficient knowledge, you are not having the good testing knowledge. It may be anything.
This depends on companies, sir.
Sorry?
You said right, some companies will give PIP. That depends on companies or
Sorry, can you repeat?
You said PIP, right? Process improvement plan.
Yes.
That depends on companies or every companies have that?
Depends on company. It depends on your performance also.
Okay.
Clear, everyone? Any confusion? Good. Okay. So no worries. Okay, so this is like end-to-end process of the every sprint. Remember that. Okay, in interview they may ask you, so how exactly you are following a sprint, or how your company is, okay, or how exactly the agile works. So you have to explain all these meetings only. Okay, you can say like we are starting like we are having we are following an agile process where we are starting with the backlog grooming meeting, where we are prioritizing the tasks. After that, we are having a sprint planning meeting where we are assigning a task. We are estimating a user history, that is nothing but story point. A daily basis, we are having a scrum meeting. Okay. Don't explain this POD meeting. Okay, just leave it. Okay. Now you can say like after completion of the average sprint or on the sprint last date, we are having a sprint review meeting. After completion of the average sprint, we are having retrospective meeting. Then we are having RC meeting. So that's how we are following what agile methodology. Simple. Getting my point, guys? So this all only you have to explain as a part of interview, agile question interview. Okay, in interview. Here?
Sir, these only points, sir.
Sorry?
These only points or further points no need to take.
No, other point is just for your knowledge perspective, okay? But to explain this agile methodology, you have to explain this only. Okay.
What is that last point, sir? That is not visible.
RCA meeting. Is it not visible? RCA meeting.
Visible, sir, visible.
Visual, sir.
Zoom it here and there. It will. Okay. You will. So remember that. Okay. This meetings and all we are having, right? So that also we are having another name. Okay. That is nothing but agile artifacts. Okay. In other way, they may ask you what is the agile artifacts or agile ceremony. Okay. In other way, they may ask you like what all different agile, what all agile artifacts you are following it, or what all agile ceremony you are following it into your project. Okay. Or what all agile artifacts we are having into the agile methodology. So you have to explain these meetings only. Okay, guys. So what are agile ceremonies we are having? We are having backlog grooming meeting. Okay, then sprint planning meeting. Okay, Scrum meeting. Then sprint review meeting. Okay, then retro meeting. This retro meeting, retrospective meeting, also we are calling it a retro meeting. So don't get confused. Okay, so both are same. And RCA meeting. Okay, guys.
You
so
forgot POD.
POD no need to mention. That's what I have told. Okay, because very rare company follow it. Okay, in real time, I can say, I can tell about myself. Okay, I have followed only in one company. Okay, so that's why I'm explaining this. The remaining other companies, I never seen this POD stuff. Okay, so leave this. Okay, just to make you guys understand. Okay, I have explained this POD meeting, but don't include this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, here everyone. So these are the agile ceremony, agile artifacts we are having it. This is like one of the most important interview question also. Okay, they may ask you about retro meeting. What do you mean by retro meeting? Okay, they may ask about the entire agile workflow. So agile workflow is nothing but what? Starting with the backlog meeting and ending with the RCA meeting. Simple. So these all things you have to explain as an interview. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
Sir.
Hold that. Okay. So guys, let me stop till here. Why? Because if I'll explain the other point, right, it will take another 1 hour. Okay. It will take a lot of time. Okay. The remaining point. So the remaining point we will discuss tomorrow and we will complete in tomorrow's session itself. Okay. The remaining point. Okay. Remaining point is very easy. Okay. The main thing is we have already discussed. The main part of this agile process we have already discussed. Now the remaining points I can explain it. Okay. In tomorrow's session.
Okay.
So, any people having any doubts, queries, concern, problem, challenges? Offline guys, are you guys understanding?
Yes, sir.
Facing any issues?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because till now, you know, like I have trained to a lot of people, okay, during this COVID period here and there, okay. So whoever come in online, they are liking it actually. Okay, liking is what they are not feeling any differences between the offline or online. Okay, so
Yes, sir. It is going good.
all right, good. Okay, and as I online, right? Okay, moreover, okay, we can discuss or we can say that we can talk more about the practical stuff. Okay, we can talk more about the tools. Okay, I can show the tools for the panel. You guys can also practice, okay, with having the online session. But in offline, it will be just one go. Like I will be just explaining and you guys will be just listening. But here you can do the parallel practice also. Okay. Any doubt?
Sir,
Hmm?
along with this session, is I don't know, can you forward the notes?
Sorry.
Notes, sir, notes. Clear note from me regarding this. Is what you were talking verbally.
I'm not getting your voice properly, Vital.
Sir, he is asking for the PDF or notes.
Oh, I will share. Don't worry. As of now, see that, okay, whenever we will have the live session, right, try to prepare the notes from the live session. Why? Because the how I'm explaining is similar way you guys need to explain. Okay, so try to prepare a live classes notes. Okay, if I type in the Google, right, I may get a lot of notes. Correct, guys? I think you guys can also get a lot of notes. Yes or no? In the Google, hell lot of materials already available. Okay, but the things I'm explaining, okay, try to remember this part. Okay, and try to do, prepare our own notes. Okay. Don't
It's fine,
just
sir. Okay.
okay, try to prepare our own notes parallelly. So it will help you guys. Okay, it will help you to prepare quickly in the future. Like whenever you have any interviews, quickly you can prepare it. If you will have
Sure,
your
sir.
notes.
Sure.
Any doubt? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay then. So that's all for the day. See you guys tomorrow same time, and we will complete the remaining point. Okay.
Thank you.
See you, sir. Thank
And
you.
one more thing,
Thank you,
guys. Have you
sir.
guys filled the form?
Yes, sir.
Because recording things I will be sharing to the Google Drive only. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So fill
Yes,
it
sir.
if you have not filled.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise,
Yes,
you'll
sir.
be on. Yeah. So today onwards you will be getting recording Google Drive.
Sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
Bye bye. Take care.